Thousands of bags of imported rice are now under quarantine after authorities found that they were infested by insects.
Other than the rice, the government is also convincing consumers that round scads or galunggong it will import are safe for consumption. Shaila Francisco has the report.
Notice the black insects crawling at the bottom of the pan. They were found in a sample taken from imported rice over in Subic. The NFA says they could be in around 300,000 more bags of the imported commodity currently under quarantine in Albay and Subic ports. The food agency has ordered the importer to fumigate the goods before they will be delivered to markets. The process may take as long as 12 days.
This is but normal pag nag-import ka. Pero gusto ko rin na malaman niya kasi this can delay also the supply. Magagamit siya pero for now, kung under fumigation siya, hindi mo pa siya pwedeng buksan kasi na may treatment na.
Because of this, the delivery of NFA rice in regions 2, 3, and 5 will be affected. While in Zamboanga, the agency has already delivered 120,000 bags of rice to address the shortage. The NFA is set to deliver 180,000 bags more next weekend. This comes after commercial rice prices in the province hit 70 pesos per kilo.
Traditionally kasi pumapasok dyan, yung bigas coming from backdoor. So talagang for so many years nang-enjoy sila ng barter na style. Tapos ngayon inawala, so ang trauma ngayon dun sa NFA stocks. Ang problema dyan, hindi pinaghandaan. So yun ang ginagawa namin yan to sustain yung NFA rice in that market. Kung hindi pa rin, kasi mukhang walang pumapasok doon na other supplies except for NFA rice. Yung commercial natin coming from production areas in Zamboanga, mukhang hindi rin nagbababa doon sa Zamboanga sa ngayon.
The Agriculture Department is also set to sell regular and well-milled rice in the province starting Saturday. Due to rising rice prices in Metro Manila and other provinces, some groups are urging the government to implement price control over the staple good.
May legal basis po na mag-impose ng mandated price ceiling. Yan po ay nasa Republic Act 7581 o Price Act. No? Ang kailangan pong mag-rekomenda niyan, ang Department of Agriculture, may legal basis, kung talagang wala nga humpay
But the NFA is against the idea.
The more you control, the more na nagkakaproblema tayo. Red tanning at saka for now, the immediate solution is to infuse more rice. That's for now until the harvest maybe. It's temporary.
The NFA is now thinking of importing 500,000 metric tons more of rice. Meanwhile, the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources suspects that a fish cartel has been responsible for the hike in prices of round scad or galunggong. Currently, they cost around 160 pesos to 200 pesos a kilo, way more than the suggested retail price of 140 pesos a kilo.
May mga reports nga po sa amin na ang pagbagsak halimbawa ng isda sa fish port, halimbawa galunggong, ibababa ng mga barko natin, mga fishing companies, 100 pesos yung per kilo na price. But pagdating na sa wet market, umaabot na siya ng 140, 120, 140, 160 minsan. So tinitingnan natin yung interference ng unnecessary layers.
A fisherfolk group meanwhile warns the BIFAR against importing some 17,000 metric tons of the fish variety. The group says the goods might contain formalin.
May karanasan na po yan napag-aralan talagang ginagamitan ng formalin. Ang talamak na gumagamit ng formalin sa galunggong ay ang China. At sabi nila, ang possible na maging epekto ng kapag nakakain ka ng may formalin, yung mag-irritation yung balat mo, yung lalamunan, yung mata, at sa mahabang panahon, patuloy kang kumakain ng may formalin, yun yung cancer or leukemia.
BIFAR, however, assures consumers that the fish, which will most likely be sourced from China, Taiwan, and Vietnam, will be checked before they reach markets.
Yung BIFAR, may laboratories kami, kumukuha kami ng samples for analysis. So, ganun din po yung gagawin namin dyan to make sure na safe.
The BIFAR also guarantees the public that selling prices will be within SRP.
Makakakumpit siya sa price dito. Pwede niya ma-stabilize yung price.
Shaila Francisco, We Are One News.